Hey, happy Friday! Oh, wow. Um, what do I say? Had a great experience with a friend earlier. He came by to learn a little bit about my indoor bike training setup with my bike and my training app called Swift. And yeah, this guy he's an amazing athlete, particularly runner. Let's say he's an amazing runner. And he does fast marathons and ultra marathons and 100Ks and he does them fast. And I've been poking in him for a little while about, hey, think about triathlon. Think about triathlon. Think about triathlon. And so it took a while, but he came by to check out my virtual um, training bike and app, and yeah, he likes it and he's hooked. And we talked about swimming, and he said, "No way, not gonna do swimming. Too boring. I don't like it. It's not my way. I'll do. Looks like maybe I'll do running and biking. Maybe the biathlon. I could do that." And I said, "Wow, it's so interesting to see your resistance to swimming. Yeah, I don't like it." And and I said, "Oh, well, you know what? I don't like any of my training. I don't like it. I like that I train. I like that I do things that I'm no good at and that I'm uncomfortable with, because at least for me, I found out that there's something on the other side of doing these things that I'm no good at and that are painful and difficult. And it's interesting that I was invited by a dear friend to do a Zoom talk last night about yeah, moving into um, uncomfortableness, the uncomfortable zone, um, challenging myself, and and yeah, it was such a great experience. This guy, he got on the bike, he worked his ass off for an hour, did a really strong course. Uh, I'm clear he's going to get himself a machine and connect it to his bike, and he's going to get the app, and he's going to start doing this bike stuff, and he's going to be great at it. And so he's like, yeah, but the swimming stuff. And I said, as a consequence of you and I talking about swimming as we are right now, I said, the next time you go swimming, it'll be different. And the guy that goes swimming in 6 months from now, who's been doing this new bike training experience that's outside of your world of running, that he'll be different and he'll see swimming differently. And I don't know, but what I found out is that uh, doing these things I don't like and I don't want and I'm not good at, there's something on the other side of that. And um, I can tell you for me what's on the other side of that is I think culturally it might be called self-respect. Um, it's appreciation, you know, doing what I'm good at and doing more of what I'm good at, and doing more and more of what I'm good at, and doing slight variations of what I'm good at, clearly create an experience for me, and I can learn and grow from it. But there's something about being outside of my comfort zone and listening to my mind my mind's resistance and the justifications, and then slowly moving in the direction and seeing what is it that is creating my resistance to do this work, to do this activity, to be with these people. Oh yeah, well that's like, yeah, but you know what? I'm needing to be at peace unconditionally. Peace is who I am. And I have belief systems that block my experience to unconditional peace. And those blockages are being demonstrated in my experience through things I resist and things I don't like and things I judge and criticize. And that I don't have to like things. That was something that my friend said earlier. He says, what I learned is I don't have to like things to do them. He said, that's a big thing for me to get my head around, is I don't have to like things to do them. And so I was just so grateful, and I was grateful for my experience last night, speaking with my brothers and sisters, and we're all working it. You know, I just have so much respect. It's not about complaining and whining and I don't want it and I don't like it and it's their fault and it's because of that, and it's like, no, it's mine. I do it to me, I do it at me, and I can be at peace unconditionally. There's a book I have some familiarity with, I worked with for quite some years, called A Course in Miracles. And the introduction, the foreword to the Course in Miracles, and I can't quote it exactly, it says that I cannot, oh God, I should go get it because I got the book here somewhere. But anyway, I cannot know love because that is what I am. And the definition in the Course of Miracles of love is, in my opinion and interpretation, not this human conditional love. The word love is more in the world of acceptance, in experiencing my ability to see the light in all things, the perfection in all things. But anyway, that I can't know that. My humanity cannot know that because my humanity is so affected by the programming that I've received. But what my humanity can point out to me are my blockages to the experience of love or peace or whatever, of who I am. And I believe what points out my blockages are my resistances, but also my attractions. The Buddhists talk about equanimity, so it's not about going after what I want or fighting or against or running away from what I don't want. It's about what is it about this thing that attracts me? What belief system makes this good? Or right or successful? What belief system makes this bad or wrong or failure? Because everything is here for an opportunity for me to be a loving presence. Point. What that loving presence that I am creates is not my fucking business. It is just an opportunity for, the sun does not say, oh, I'm going to grow plants or I'm going to cook this guy in the desert. The sun is being the sun. Apple trees grow apples. They don't grow apple trees for you to eat. And they don't care if their apples fall on the ground and rot and become compost or food for the animals on the ground, or if somebody loves their apples. It's like the apple tree is an apple tree. It's growing apples. That's what it does. And I am, the essence of my being is love. And that is a creative force based on my belief system. I mean, you believe what you want. But anyway, I just really have been touched very deeply by my experience last night and my experience today with this guy. And I talked with someone this morning that yeah, it's like, wow, doing the work, and talked to a guy yesterday also doing the work and damn slamming into the walls and it's like, whoa, that hurt, and I want to stop hurting myself again and again, please, and and my experience is that the way out of that rabbit hole is not easy, and yeah, I think the topic was about dealing with the uncomfortable, and yeah, anyway, this is a long thing, and I wanted to share it with you, and I need to make some dinner. I haven't eaten all day, and did a little bit of training earlier before my friend came by, and some strength training, and I don't think I do anything more. I think I've done enough. I'll do some more training tomorrow. It was great watching my friend train. Wow, power guy. Um, I hope you're well. Have a good Friday night, Friday day, upcoming weekend. Um, and yeah, I love you, brothers and sisters. Let's talk sometime. You're welcome to message me, uh, contact me in any form that is comfortable for you, and I'll be available. Until later, huh? Pow.